Against the old oak tree, your vintage denim jacket is still draped across the wooden chair, leaving a phantom echo of your sweet perfume hanging in the air. I touch the empty space where your soft skin used to align, realizing how completely lost I am inside this timeline of mine. Oh, they say the corporate world is always running a frantic mechanical race, trading all the golden pieces of a quiet, honest human grace. But no synthetic answers can ever fix this cracked architectural design of a beautiful, sacred promise that simply ran out of precious time. I am down on bending knee to your heart tonight, begging for the golden comfort of your sweet fireplace light. Earthy and deep, heartbreaking, passionate, and so proud. Shouting out your name to the shadows, but the echo isn't loud. Let the rose notes roll heavy, let the velvet harmonies rise. Bring back the beautiful paradise into my lonely winter skies. On bended knee to your heart, I opened up my old wallet, looking at your whiteboarded photograph pane, washing my sensitive mind in a sudden wave of nostalgic pain. You had those classic blue jeans and a lazy, confident summer grin, giving me a solid happiness that I could finally believe in. We didn't need a fancy palace built of corporate silver and stone. Whoa, and we could share a simple cup of coffee and call it our own. Word after desperate word, line after handwritten line. I'm still praying for the frequency where your heartbeat matches mine. No plastic complication, no silver chains to wear, no silver chains to wear. Just the absolute purest version of the love we beautifully share. Oh baby, I'm begging you, don't leave me in the dark. Begging for the golden comfort of your sweet fireplace light. Earthy and deep, heartbreaking, passionate, and so proud. Shouting out your name to the shadows, but the echo isn't loud. Let the rose notes roll heavy, let the velvet harmonies rise. Bring back the beautiful paradise into my lonely winter skies. On bended knee to your heart, I'm still right here, girl. On bended knee to your heart. Ooh. Started up the engine of my vintage silver coupe car, washing off the commercial pressure and the heavy office style. The glass skyscrapers are towering, so freezing and so high, leaving not a single pocket for a quiet summer sky. But you're sitting right beside me in your classic denim jeans, looking like a total angel from the movie cinema scenes. We've been running in the rat race for way too long, forgetting the simple magic of our favorite love song. But the highway is open and the air is smelling sweet, guiding our wandering spirits away from the noisy street. Oh, it's the sweetest meltdown inside my soul tonight, holding on to your hand beneath the silver moonlight. Natural and bright, mature, comfortable and free, living in the absolute center of our own destiny. Let the iron wheel spin, let the guitar lines blow, stay permanently inside the analog studio glow. Sweetest meltdown. The midnight freeway is clear, stretching into the open plain, washing away the lonely memories in the winter rain. You look across the seat and give a beautiful lazy grin, giving me a solid happiness that I can finally believe in. We don't need the silver treasures, don't need a giant show, when we got the silent comfort of the dashboard glow. Mile after mile, track after black asphalt line, knowing that your electronic heartbeat is fully matching mine. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the purest connection that we beautifully Oh, it's the sweetest meltdown inside my soul tonight, holding on to your hand beneath the silver moonlight. Ooh, natural and bright, mature, comfortable and free, living in the absolute center of our own destiny. Let the iron wheel spin, let the guitar lines blow, staying permanently inside the analog studio glow. Sweetest meltdown, our beautiful freedom. Oh, living in the sweetest meltdown with you. Ooh, yeah. Speak to me in a whisper, let the heavy modern world fall away. We don't need the loud commercial static at the end of the day. The concrete city outside our window is total freezing and dark, but inside this hidden bedroom, we're guarding the eternal spark. Your skin is soft and warm against my vintage denim sleeve, giving me a private sanctuary that is so easy to believe. The world is all we shouting, chasing after a new design, trying to force the sensitive people onto a geometric line. But we just locked the timber door, turning the gold brass key, creating a quiet pocket for our own reality. Oh, listen to our whispering fire, a cappella tonight, where the only neon sign is your eyes in a candlelight. Oh, earthy and soft, cozy, permanent and true, every single frequency in our spirit is focusing on you. Turn down the filters, let the frantic city noise fade low. Safe and secure inside our own vocal studio glow. Whispering via a cappella. I trace the lines of your shoulder, moving so nice and slow. Watching the dark shadows on the hardwood floor beautifully grow. We don't need a map, and we don't need a grand public show. Oh, and we've got the ancient wisdom that the quietness knows. The empires can change their fashion, the kingdoms can fall, but your authentic, rustic romance is the master of it all. Sigh after sigh, breath after gentle breathing line, knowing that your electronic heartbeat is fully matching mine. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the absolute purest connection that we beautifully share. City towers are glowing in a soft, expensive shade, and the neon purple reflections on the boulevard fade. I'm driving down the avenue, watching the silver glare, wishing that your gentle presence was standing right over there. I turn the key inside the lock, stepping into the dark room, and the sudden memory of your smile instantly chases the gloom. The world outside our window is a frantic commercial race, chasing temporary colors in every single space. But the moment our interlocking fingers beautifully match, oh, all the noisy static of the town is easy to detach. Oh, we are building the blueprints of our harmony tonight. blanket right around your cold shoulder line, giving me a private warmth that is so perfectly fine. I look into your eyes and see the entire heaven bright, wiping out the last little ghost of my old friend Ignite. We don't need the fancy treasures or a giant Hollywood show when we've got the silent wisdom of our dashboard lamp glow. Step by step, night after beautiful vintage night, protecting our innocent spirits from the everyday fight. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the absolute purest connection that we beautifully the blueprint of our harmony tonight. Everything is looking so incredibly brilliant, wild and bright. Earthy and proud, sophisticated, permanent and free. The prettiest little monument inside our reality. Let the bass line roll heavy, let our voices beautifully blow, drowning all our winter shadows in the studio glow. The blueprint of our harmony, our permanent beautiful song. The blueprint of our harmony. I'm looking at the empty rows of seats covered in the silver rain, and the silence in this giant stadium feels so full of pain. The spotlights are shutting down the bright, expensive glare, leaving a ghost of a beautiful memory hanging in the air. I count the miles we traveled on this long and blurry asphalt track, carrying a weary spirit with a heavy load on my back. The television's flickering with no volume on the screen, a blurry gray reflection of our final broken scene. No temporary synthetic games can fix the cracked design of a gorgeous architecture that simply ran out of precious time. Oh, I am frozen in 4 degrees of separations tonight, watching all our grand illusions fade completely out of sight. Polished and cold, mature, devastating and free, the final complicated movement of our reality. Let our vocal lines blend heavy, let the R&B drums blow, drowning all my deep regret under the pale street lamp glow. 4 degrees of separation. I played our favorite rock anthem, but it skipped on the line. degrees of separations. I was cleaning up my wooden desk on a quiet Saturday spring, looking for a duplicate key and an old forgotten silver ring. Found a bundle of paper tied up in a faded blue ribbon lace, resting quietly inside the deepest corner drawer space. Written in your messy handwriting from 95 by the lake, releasing all the golden sparks that keep my spirit alive. The glossy magazines are selling a temporary style, chasing artificial beauties for a little while. But the simple rustic honesty inside these ink lines is the only kind of treasure where my memory aligns. Oh, I just wanna go back to the first verse tonight, where everything we sang was so incredibly comfortable and right, natural and bright, comfortable, honest and free. The prettiest little diary inside our reality. Let the rose notes bounce, let our voices softly ring inside these hot embers. It's a permanent, beautiful spring. Back to the first verse. You wrote about the sweet summer nights by the county fair gate, and how you hated the crowded trains when they were running late. Oh, every single line has a beautiful vintage studio shine, reminding me of the days when your spirit was fully mine. We didn't have a dollar bill to make our status feel high, but we were the kings and queens under the Midwestern sky. Word after word, line by beautiful handwritten line, knowing that your innocent heart was completely matching mine. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the purest connection that we beautifully just wanna go back to the first verse tonight, where everything we sang was so incredible. in a pale and a lonely amber stain. I'm sitting on the rug, watching the condensation trace on the cold window glass, trying to remember your face. The television's flickering with no volume on the screen, a blurry gray reflection of our favorite romantic scene. The world outside our bedroom is running its frantic modern race, but time is standing perfectly still inside this quiet space. No ordinary words can explain the high emotional spark that your gentle presence left behind inside my private dark. Oh, look at the velvet bedroom static tonight, flashing so soft and sweet in the fading candlelight. Synthetic and soft, cozy, permanent and true, every single frequency in our spirit is focusing on you. Turn down the filters, let the frantic city noise fade low, safe and secure inside our own analog studio glow. Velvet bedroom static. I trace the lines of your shoulder on the bed sheet, nice and slow, watching the blue moonlight on the curtains beautifully grow. We don't need a map and we don't need a grand public show when we got the ancient wisdom that the quietness knows. The empires can change their fashion, but kingdoms can fall, but your authentic rustic romance is the master of it all. Sigh after sigh, breath after gentle breathing line, knowing that your electronic heartbeat is no longer matching mine. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the absolute purest connection that we beautifully share. Look at the velvet bedroom static tonight, flashing so soft and sweet in the fading candlelight. Synthetic and soft, cozy, permanent and true, every single frequency in our spirit is focusing on you. Turn down the filters, let the frantic city noise fade low, safe and secure inside our own analog studio glow. Velvet bedroom static, just the crackle of the vinyl record. Inside this velvet bedroom static with you.
Watch the heavy rain wash down the empty avenue block. Listen to the steady cold ticking of our wooden desk clock. You left your vintage denim jacket draped across the kitchen chair, as if a phantom piece of your sweet presence is still lingering there. I touch the worn out fabric, trying to pretend you're still near, but the absolute silence of this room is my only answer here. They say time is a medicine that fixes every single broken design, washing away the painful memories and the tears inside the lines. But every precious second without you feels like a permanent freeze, a fragile autumn leaf trapped inside the winter breeze. Oh, we are singing a serenade for the heartbroken tonight. Everything is gonna turn out so incredibly brilliant, warm and right, natural and bright, sophisticated, permanent and free. The prettiest little monument inside our reality. Let the piano notes bounce, let our velvet harmonies rise, chasing all the dark winter shadows from your beautiful eyes. Serenade for the heartbroken. I opened up my old diary, looking at the ink so clean and bright, where we wrote our sacred promises underneath the silver moonlight. We didn't have a fancy title, didn't need a giant public show. We were completely satisfied with the dashboard lamp glow. But the busy modern fashions change, and the empires fall down slow, leaving me with a heavy heart that simply cannot let you go. Word after beautiful word, line after handwritten line, I'm still praying for the day when your frequency matches mine. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the absolute purest version of the love we beautifully Oh, we are singing a serenade for the heartbroken tonight. Everything is gonna turn out so incredibly brilliant, warm and right, natural and bright, sophisticated, permanent and free. The prettiest little monument inside our reality. Let the piano notes bounce, let our velvet harmonies arise, chasing all the dark winter shadows from your beautiful eyes. Serenade for the heartbroken. You're not alone in the dark, singing this serenade for the heartbroken.
notes, I looked for poetry lines, trying to dress my feelings up in decorated signs. But I ripped up the paper and threw it on the floor, because the dictionary couldn't hold my truth anymore. The commercial phrases feel too small and too bare to match the giant quiet bond that we beautifully share. No ordinary words can explain the high spark that your gentle spirit set off inside my dark. Oh, we are leaning down on one nylon string tonight, flashing so soft and sweet in the gentle fireplace light. Earthy and clean, delicate, permanent and true. Every single frequency in us is focusing on you. We don't need the clever rhymes, don't need the big parade, because the ultimate masterpiece is the connection we made down on one nylon string. You look across the rug at me, giving a quiet smile, washing out the heavy noise for a long, long mile. We don't have to prove a thing to the frantic world outside. We just love the simple current of our evening tide. Your breathing is the only music our receiver wants to play, chasing all the boring shadows of the town away. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the absolute truest version of the love we share. Hold on to my hand, let the quietness grow, safe and secure inside our own analog glow. Oh, we are leaning down on one nylon string tonight, flashing so soft and sweet in the gentle fireplace light. Earthy and clean, delicate, permanent and true. Every single frequency in us is focusing on you. We don't need the clever rhymes, don't need the big parade, because the ultimate masterpiece is the connection we made down on one nylon string. Just one simple melody down on one nylon string with you.
I turn the plastic wheel on my old cassette player deck tonight, watching the little brown tape spin slow beneath the amber bedroom light, replaying every single word and the gorgeous laughter that she made before the noisy complications of the city caused our love to fade. You left a little smudge of blue ink right upon my denim sleeve, a beautiful poetic fragment that still makes my lonely spirit believe. The glossy magazines are selling Selling every temporary modern style, chasing after artificial beauties for a little fleeting while. But the simple rustic honesty inside your handwritten lines is the only kind of sanctuary where my receiver fully aligns. Oh, I am looking for an infinite replay value tonight, holding on to the sweet frequency that keeps my lonely spirit bright. Natural and clean, sophisticated, permanent and free. The prettiest little monument inside my crowded memory. Oh, let the road's notes bounce, let our vocal lines beautifully blow, drowning all my deep regrets under the analog studio glow. Infinite replay value. I look into your honest eyes on the white bordered photograph pane, washing out the heavy corporate static and the freezing winter rain. We didn't need a giant title crown or a fancy public show when we had the ultimate wisdom of the dashboard lamp below. Oh, the empires can change their fashion, the kingdoms can fall down slow, but our interlocking frequencies are something they will never know. Word after word, line after beautiful handwritten line. I'm so incredibly grateful that your spirit was completely mine. No plastic complications, no silver chains to wear, just the absolute purest connection that we beautifully share. Oh, I am looking for an infinite replay value tonight, holding on to the sweet frequency that keeps my lonely spirit bright. Natural and clean, sophisticated, permanent and free. The prettiest little monument inside my crowded memory. Let the road's notes bounce, let our vocal lines beautifully blow, drowning all my deep regrets under the analog studio glow. Infinite replay value. Don't let the tape ever stop. Infinite replay value with you. Yeah. I hear the neon street lamps flickering outside the tavern door, and the cold autumn wind is sweeping through this empty studio floor. I'm walking slow down the avenue where we used to laugh and run before the shadow of the concrete jungle blocked our summer sun. Now the movie stereo. I still remember the look inside your honest, beautiful eyes when you said the heavy words that shattered our comfortable lives. Your old denim jacket had a little smudge of gray dust, the final poetic fragment of our broken tower of trust. We built a magnificent castle out of dreams and stars. Now we're just two ordinary passengers inside separate cars. Was it the distance? Was it the heavy pressure of the clock? Our two interlocking heartbeats have finally lost their lives. No turning back the miles, no easy words to say as the golden chapters beautifully wash away. Authentic and free, the final complicated movement of our reality. Let the piano notes fall heavy, let the vocal lines blow, drowning all my deep regrets under the pale street lamp glow, counting the heartbeats in stereo. Like channel pulse, right channel beat in stereo with you. Oh, yeah. The skyscrapers are shutting down their bright commercial glare, and a magnificent twilight fog is hanging over the city square. The calendars turn into the end of another frantic year, but inside the small sanctuary, our frequency is fully clear. Coat right around your cold shoulder line, giving me a private warmth that is so perfectly fine. The world is always chasing after a temporary prize, trading all the golden truth for decorated glossy lies.
see the entire heaven bright. Oh, wiping out the last little ghost of my old frantic night. We don't need the fancy clubs or a noisy crowded show when we've got the silent wisdom of our dashboard lamp glow. The empires can change their fashion, the kingdoms can fall, but two honest hearts interlocking is the master of it all. Tick after tick, beat after beautiful heartbeat line. I'm so incredibly grateful that you